Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for euro dollar, so European euro versus the US dollar. The date is March 1st, 2020. If you want to stay up to date with all of our euro videos, make sure you click that red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Okay, so we've got euro here. This is a weekly chart, right? So a real big picture. So my sentiment still, long term is still bearish. You can see why, right? Descending, multi-year downtrend. We do have some pretty significant resistance here at the $1.11 mark. So if we look historically, price visited this back in April of 19. Several times in 2019, broke below it, broke above it, and it's kind of been almost like a pivot point, if you will, for the last couple of years, right? Price really kind of hanging on to that point. If you look back, we can see price was hanging on to it for a bit back in 2017, also all throughout 2016 and 2015. So it goes on. This is a pretty significant level, but we can see price, even with this giant recent bullish spike up, it still sits underneath it. So it's really just about when is this short-term bull trend going to run out. So I'm bullish all the way up to $1.11 because good potential that this could go up there. Let's go ahead and reframe this. These are some pretty bullish candles. Now, price action here, right? Really kind of close. We got the shadow of this candle here, but still bullish. I don't want to get in the way of that. You can see markets haven't opened yet today, but price is trying to creep up. This is a pretty extreme uptrend. So even though I believe I'm bearish in this, I don't want to try to sell a top, right? Trying to guess the top and sell it and guess the bottom and buy it is really, really risky business. It's a great way to lose money. So, for example, if you had been trying to buy this down, the bottom of this downtrend, you're like, okay, this is the bottom, lose money. This is the bottom, lose money. So what you need to do is you look for these candles where you're like, okay, price keeps going down, price keeps going down. Oh, what's this? Giant bullish candle eclipses, then you're like, okay, this might be a bottom, at least a short-term bottom. So now, same scenario when we get to the top. You want to wait for this to run out, and then you want for a candle to confirm the consensus that price is done. So I'm bullish all the way up to $1.11. Price could easily touch that this week, and then we see our next big sell-off. So I got our pivot points pulled up here. Let's look at weekly R1 at 111.18. Okay. So that makes sense. That's, we think about support and resistance as a zone. So that should really be represented by two lines. So there you go, weekly R1. So what we could see though is price could stab up into it, right? Push up into it. So really, even though it's kind of an inverse thinking, if I see price stab up into this zone or a little bit above it, my brain's going to say, oh, price is going up, but really it's a sell, right? Because that's how these tails and shadows are created. Price pushes up, it looks very extreme, and then that's the big sell and the next big move down. Okay, so let's look at R2, $12.10. Price could, right, spike all the way up here and then get pushed down there. That's another thing too, so that's why it's really dangerous to try to guess the top, because even if it did that, it would still be on the downtrend technically, and you don't want to get in the way of that. And you want to sell at the very top, so weekly R2 is up here. But even then it's dangerous, right, because price pushes up here, and then this is a daily chart for 3 more days. It keeps trying to make stabs up, upwards. So you have to be super, super confident that you're correct in your analysis. Otherwise, it's a real nail biter watching your account pivot on disaster before it moves down. So, just some, good Forex times, right? Let's go ahead and draw a parallel channel here. So, we got to see how price moves up into this price range here. It's kind of sitting below it, but it looks like it might try to take a stab into it. Okay, so our pivot point is at $1.962. $1.962. Oops, sorry, lost track there. Okay. Okay, mouse is being funny. There we go. That's our pivot. So price could also just kind of chill out here, which then also makes it not a great sell, right? So if price came down here, stayed above this fast-moving average, so I am long-term bearish in the euro, and I really want to, see price visit one of these ceilings before I sell. So that's the weekly analysis for euros. I wish you all a very profitable week. I hope you make lots of pips. Talk soon.